Standing outside Radlands, world famous. Started up 10 years ago because there's nowhere to skate other than the street. From Milton Keynes originally. Everyone used to skate on the street. We ran a skate shop there, sold boards, all stuff people used to skate. There's nowhere else to skate, so we looked for a warehouse and built some ramps basically. Got Tim Payne over from America. He's probably the best ramp builder in the world. People come here and skate, rollerblade, BMX. People write their name there inside. Not their real name, of course, their tags.
Been riding about 2 years now. It's actually this place right behind me, Radland Skate Park, got me into it. Like, I used to come here skating all the time with friends, see all the graph, and I just thought, man, you got to look at that and think, that's amazing. They started picking it apart and stuff, and just sort of got into it from there.
Graffiti didn't even start off with skating. It all started off like New York, sort of like early 70s, when it was like children in the ghetto and stuff like that. They were just, you know, if you're in a ghetto, you're not going to be a good kid anyway. So basically they're going out onto trains, just spraying it. They found it artwork. They didn't think it was a crime, do you know what I mean? Until they got arrested and it all went pear-shaped for them. First got into graffiti about a year and a half ago. I don't know, it's just got like a little buzz from it. Just think you might get caught and stuff, just running around in the dark. But it's more of an artist thing on my stage. I mean, I'm an art student at college, and just the whole concept of what you can do with different medias and things like that. But so the whole world can see it, up on buildings. People driving past are going to look at it and it's this nice big colourful picture and it's going to look pretty.
I think there's some skill in it myself. Young kids out there need something for a challenge. I mean, why not? But yeah, I quite agree. I mean, kids are good at it, so why not? I mean, if they've got somewhere to do it, then it's so doing it on people's front streets and stuff.
I think painting people's property is bad, very bad. Painting government property maybe is not so bad because don't know, what do the government do for us? They don't give us any walls to write on legally. Trains should be painted because it looks good. Trains look boring just in normal colours. Why should you clean off all the graffiti that's on trains?
Yeah, well, I mean, I like to see the graph on the walls in the park just because it brightens the place up a bit, you know what I mean? To tell the truth, the last thing I want is to be in like a clinic of just whiteness.
Big colour pieces look good, just scrawls of spray can looks terrible, it looks messy.
Unless you get somebody who's doing a decent drawing, it just looks tatty.
Yeah, if you gave people time and a place to paint, you'd get some really nice graph, like nice colours. Puts a lot of colour into the street, definitely.
How you show it to the people, really. But if you take it to a gallery, take graffiti in a gallery and show it to people in that kind of a context.
I think sometimes it can be offensive. There's two aspects of legal writing. Council in some towns and cities have put up legal walls, and there's also commission work where companies will pay you to do free pieces for them.
It's alright to do like a legal piece, because then it gets you more money, right? Because, you know, everyone's got to live, everyone's got to get money. And you could buy more paint with it sort of thing and do more other stuff. You know, as long as you're still keeping true to yourself and not just doing it for the money, it's alright.
I don't think everyone wants to break the law. I think there are a lot of people out there who like keep to the law. Places like this give people like that a place to go and write.
People are always going to do it on trains in illegal places. That's part of the buzz, you know, getting chased by coppers and all that stuff, you know, that will never die out.
If they're offended by a picture, say, well, that's just a matter of opinion. If they're offended by a profanity that's written up on the wall, then they've got a good point, haven't they?
And people just need educating, really, about what it's about.
Sometimes it can be offensive.
You don't want to deliberately go out to upset. If you put something racist, for instance, would be totally wrong. But after that, there's no rules, are there? You know, but it should be, this is where we want you to paint, go and do what you can.
It's the same as hip-hop. You've got your hardcore rappers and you've got your commercial rappers. And the hardcore rappers are saying that the commercial rappers are selling out and stuff, but it's the only way to get it through to the masses.
I think it could be misconstrued as a sellout by the graffiti artists, but do they want to spend the whole life being hunted by people and giving people the wrong impression when these are generally quite talented people?
I know people looking at long sentences for doing graffiti and stuff in a legal place. It's not good for them.
I just say no. Use your talent. You know, don't hide it. Let's do something about it.
Legal walls, it's a bit of a dodgy subject. They did it a couple of years back in Birmingham. They put up 33 legal walls around the area because there's so much graffiti over there. However, it was a bit of a scam. They put like CCTV cameras opposite them and everything like that and arrested every single person that sprayed on them. So I definitely disagree with that. But if there were designated areas that were tolerated for graff, not just like in desolate areas and places like that, but places that are going to be seen so that like youth can see them, like in playgrounds and stuff like that, that'd be wicked.
The council really need to sort it out. You know, I think when one major place sorts it out, the rest will follow, and it'll have its time, definitely.
It'd be a cool place to chill out, hang with your friends, totally legal. You're not going to get arrested for it, and yet you're still doing what you want to do. You're still putting up the art. You're still going to be like, you know, bigger in like the graff community and stuff like that.
To be honest, I don't take any notice of it now. It's so regular.
With skaters and graffiti, it's a whole youth culture thing. Everybody's a group.
Well, it's all part of the same culture and it goes hand in hand.
You've got breakers, you've got DJs, you've got riders and skaters.
Everybody's got to look fresh, everybody's got to have baggy jeans, everybody's got to have their boxers out.
Beatboxers, rappers, whatever. It's all like, to do one, sometimes it just sort of leads into another thing.
It's just all part of the scene, being on the streets, just being out there.
It's just amazing, you know. I'd love to be able to do it myself.
It's all a lifestyle.
It's all about fame.
It is art, really.
It's kind of a rebellion thing, do you know what I mean?
Some of it's pretty good.